Hello again everyone, and Happy New Year 2023 to you all. This, as promised, is my 2023 WIP video for my plans for the year. But before we get into all the stitchy fun stuff, I just want to say a huge thank you to the overwhelming response to my last video. You guys are amazing. Your comments are just out of this world. I've gone through most of them. I haven't read all of them yet. There are a lot there. I just want to thank you all so much for the heartfelt comments that you've all left. It made me feel so humble. And yeah, I felt pretty much every emotion while reading them. Laughing, crying, you name it. You guys made me feel it. So thank you again so much for that. I've missed this community so much, and you guys have just proven once again to me how wonderful this has to be. The best YouTube community going around. You guys are just, you're fantastic. You're just so encouraging and thoughtful, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. So okay, now on to the 2023 plans, because I know you just want to see the stitchy stuff. I have made some notes. Please excuse me for looking down now and then. It's been a long time since I've done these videos, and I've had to quickly jot everything down today to get this video out to you because I didn't want to leave it too late. I have to go back to work tomorrow. So my plan for 2023 is to have 6 rotational WIPs. I plan on doing that by having one WIP a week. One WIP that I'll concentrate on for a week during the weekdays. So that covers 4 weeks of the year. Tuesdays is the day I babysit my granddaughter during the day, and then I go and work in the afternoons until midnight. So it's a long day. So I want just a very small travel WIP that I can do while she's having her nap. So not a lot of stitching that day. So obviously it has to be something small. And on Saturdays and Sundays will be Christmas stockings, because those of you that follow my Instagram will see that I have, for 2022, I completed 6 Christmas stockings, which was a first for me, the Shepherd's Bush Christmas stockings, which I adapted, and I love them so much. And I've just discovered this new obsession that I want to stitch Christmas stockings. So I'm going to add those into the rotation. So that you understand the rotation a little bit better, I'll go through it all step by step. I'll have 3 new starts in January. I did have a new start on the 24th of December, Christmas Eve, but obviously that was 2022, so it doesn't get counted for 2023, but I'll show that today anyway. So let's get started on the WIPs. So week 1, as I said, will be Monday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Will be up on the rooftop. Now I put some photos on my tablet just to make it easier for you to see. Now this is the design here, which is awesome. I have always loved doll houses and things like that, so this cutaway house looks fantastic. Stitcher introduced us all to this design back about 8 or 9 years ago, and I purchased it as soon as I saw it, and it's been sitting in my stash for this long, and I finally started it on Christmas Eve, so I'm so happy about that. This will be my first BAP big ass project that has minute detail, so I'm very interested to see how this is going to turn out, because I'm doing it on 18 count white aida. I haven't seen anyone finish it on that size. I think Dee's was on 25 count, but I'm not certain. So this will be interesting to see. Now I'll show you what I've done so far. This is it right here. Still got it on the scroll frame. So there it is. And I'm loving it. I love the little stars, the starry sky, and the snow-covered trees. And you can see, oh, if I hold this up here, where is it? Here, this is going to be the snow-covered chimney. So it's going to look really cute. So as I said, this is 18 count white aida, stitching 2/1. And the finished size, thought you might be interested to know for this one, will be 24 inches by 17 inches. So you can see my scroll frame there, which is a Millennium scroll frame. I do still get lots of questions on what I use. My needle needs Millennium scroll frame. So that is that one. Excuse me a moment. Put that one around there. So even though I started that on 21st of December, I have been stitching on that for a little while. I haven't had enough of it yet, so I decided to add it into my week 1 WIP because I just don't want to put it away just yet. So it needs another week spent on it, then I'll be happy. Okay, week 2 WIP. Now you've seen this one before. Sorry, just reaching down again. This is my Mirabilia Roses of Provence. This one is going to be for my mum, and I would really like to finish this year for her birthday and Mother's Day, which both occur in May. So let's see. I haven't looked at this for a long time. Can't remember last time I stitched on this one. It's been quite a while. Alrighty. There she is there. I'll come in a little bit closer so you can see. Just love the beautiful colours in this. So as you can see, there's not a lot to do. This is being stitched 2/2. There's a little bit of fluff on there. 2/2 on, what have we got? 32 count Sprite Lugana by Picture This Plus. And I've been doing the skin 1/1. So that's where the time comes into it, because obviously it takes twice as long, but I really, really like the effect. It makes the skin look so delicate. So there's not a lot left to do on that. There's the pattern again. So yeah, just really her head and shoulders, and then all the beading. So I should be able to get that finished as long as I can get some good stitching time during the week for that. So that is my week 2 WIP. All right, week 3. Now, those of you that have been following on Instagram will have seen this one. And I love this one. It's going to be big. Be my biggest Heaven and Earth designs yet. So this is called Fairy Whispers, and that's what it will look like. I just love everything about this. The colours just drew me in the second I saw it. And then obviously the subject, the unicorn and the fairy, is just so magical. It's just such a beautiful design. So this one I have done quite a bit. I can't remember when I started. I'll have to let you know in the next video. So I'm doing this on 18 count white aida, 2/1. And I'm not sure I'm going to be able to show all this in the video. Let's see how we go. Move my tablet. No, so you can't see it all. I might have to move back. Just bear with me a moment. Okay, that's better. So you can see my lines there where it's been in the scroll bar. But that's okay, because that will all come out when it gets washed. Because I've been working this one on the diagonal. You can see already how big that is. So the finished size for this one will be 28 inches by 37 inches. So that's pretty big. But I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. The actual detailing, I can get up close and show you, of the unicorn's eye. Have a look at that. Isn't that incredible? That is just incredible. Okay, so obviously there'll be lots more work on that one. I'm just going to move the camera back, so excuse me a moment. Okay, sorry about that. Now I'm back with you. My last of the weekly WIPs. So again, the Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday stitching. Now this design I found on Etsy. It was called Hydrangea. I'll show you a picture so you can understand what I'm saying. All right, this is it here. I just loved it. I wanted to do something on black. It's been a long time since I've done something on black, and I just love the colors of this. Now, my dilemma is I highly doubt that the seller on Etsy, it's their design, because the price was too cheap for the quality of the chart. Problem is, I looked everywhere on Google and I couldn't find the chart. Whether it's called something else, I don't know. But I looked under all the hydrangea designs and I couldn't find it. So if anyone knows what this is called, please let me know so I can go and purchase from the designer, because that's what I would like to do. Other than that, this is what I'll be stitching. So I'll be stitching this on black, 18. I chose 18 count black, and these are all the beautiful colors that will be in that design. And this will end up being a 20 inch by 8 inch. And the reason why I chose 18 count was because that's the finished size that I was looking for this project. Okay, so that's that one done. Now, as I mentioned, Tuesdays will be my travel project. So at this stage, I will be doing a Biscornu. I don't think I'll change my mind. I'm pretty certain, because that's tomorrow. Yes, starting tomorrow. So I haven't kitted this up or anything yet. But I purchased this design off of Etsy by HH Stitchery and Supply. And it's called a Jacobean Carnation Biscornu. And I just really liked the picture of that one. I like the way the button goes down right through the center of the flower. So I'm not sure what fabric I'm doing that on yet. I'll have to pull all that out tonight and have a look at it. Haven't gotten that far yet. Okay, and last but not least, my weekend stitching, so Saturdays and Sundays, will be my Christmas stockings. Now, I did a poll on Instagram because I've purchased 3 so far, 3 Dimensions Gold Christmas stockings, and I knew I got it down to 2 and I couldn't decide between the 2. So I thought, well, I'll put it on Instagram. You guys can help me choose. So I did that, and the choices were the Sleigh Ride at Dusk and Santa's Snow Globe. And I thought, oh, I'll do this one for Mum, do this one for my granddaughter. Well, the votes went down to the wire. So I ended up getting 71 votes for this one and 70 votes for this one, right down to like the last few seconds. So this one it was. When this one's finished, I'll be doing this one. I'll show you what I've done. I've only started this last night. It was my New Year, new start. So I only got to work on it yesterday, being Sunday, and it's going to get put away for a week now. But this is how far I've gotten. So that is the chapel. And with the, if you haven't done a Dimensions Gold kit before, they're really good. Sorry, I'll talk through there. They're really good. They supply the material, all the cotton. It's not DMC, it's their own cotton. So it has their own numbers, thread numbers. They supply any blending filament that you need. They supply the needles and the instructions. Instructions are a little bit, yep. And I've read some reviews on, because I bought these from 123 Stitch, and I read some reviews from people saying they didn't have enough cotton. They ran out and the cotton was breaking, and one person even said they didn't get a colour key, which it comes with a colour key. So I'm just sort of thinking maybe I will do a unboxing, unwrapping when I start the next one, because obviously I've already done this one. When I start Santa's Snow Globe, maybe it might be helpful for people to see exactly how to tackle sorting out those threads and how I store them. So that's a future video in mind. Okay, so that is it. So basically the plan is to have 2 big ass projects on the go, which is my Heaven and Earth designs and my Tilton crafts. A medium-sized project, which at this stage will be the hydrangeas and sorry, the Mirabilia. When they're finished, the Mirabilia I'll replace with another Mirabilia or a lavender and lace, something like that. Obviously I have a lot of those patterns, so I'd like to start kitting them up. And then the smalls will get replaced with smalls. Now with the Christmas stockings, I forgot to mention, I'm doing those on Saturdays and Sundays. So if I find by July I'm not progressing fast enough with those, I might turn them into a weekly WIP so that I can get more stitching time on them and make sure they're finished for Christmas, because I would like to have at least 2 done by Christmas this year. So fingers crossed, we'll see how we go. All right, I think that is all I wanted to discuss with you today. I've probably forgotten a whole heap of stuff. I also wanted to thank everyone for, I asked for some help with changing my name on YouTube and Instagram. I've done it. My new name is the Flosstube Stitcher. It was a very easy process. Where I was getting confused, because I was looking at changing my Gmail and email address as well. So that is something you can't do. If you change your Gmail email address, it's setting up a brand new account. So therefore you can't link to all your past content. So yeah, it's very easy. If anyone's interested, you just go in and change your channel name and your handle name, either or both, whatever you want to do. So I now have matching names on YouTube and Instagram, no connection to the past life, which is great. That's done and dusted, and starting fresh, but obviously continuing on with where we were before. There have been some comments about wanting to see what I've been doing in between and even where I left off on my last video. So I will definitely go back and revisit everything that I have done since my last video. I'll do probably a series of videos because there's been a lot I've done, and obviously it's easier for you guys if the videos are shorter. I know I prefer to watch the shorter videos. So that's it for today. So thank you again for everyone that offered comments on how to help with the changing of name. It's all done. Appreciate all your help with that. And once again, thank you so much for welcoming me back with open arms. You guys are incredible. I can't wait to share more stitchy stuff with you and to do some more instructional videos if there's anything you need me to show you. And just look forward to being back here with you all. So thank you again. Have a great new year, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.